Hi friends, Nikki Watson here. Today I want to talk to you about the possibility of me having a home birth for my third baby. So it's something that was introduced to me through a very good friend of mine who had a not so great experience in the hospital the first time. And then with her second baby, she opted for a home birth, and she said, she speaks so highly of it. It's everything that she, wanted it to be. So I come from a different place where I had extremely positive experiences with both of my kids in the hospital. So I went into labor naturally with Charlie, but then once I got to the hospital, they definitely gave me Pitocin to speed it up. And then like an hour later, and I did get an epidural, and then an hour later she was born, and it was painless, and it just, it was a wonderful experience for me anyway. And I don't know about Sean. No, he said it was very good. He said he loves to say, I pushed a couple times and she came out. So it was definitely really positive. Then with Theo, I had a planned induction a week before my due date, and I had an epidural as well, and everything was just seamless. So there's pros and cons, obviously, to being induced and to have an epidural. And but it was such a positive experience for me. I didn't feel any pain. It was beautiful and wonderful, and I have all beautiful things to say about it. So that being the case, you would think, well, Nikki, if that worked for you before and you had such a great experience, why don't you go back and do it again? Well, I just have had this kind of, gnawing at me, really, like, girl, check this out. I am as pretty much when it comes to, medications and prescription drugs, I don't want to get on that bandwagon, but I do feel very passionate about allowing your body the opportunity to heal itself. Again, I give the disclaimer that I have been very blessed where I am healthy, and I have had just positive experience when it comes to my health. And even when I was little, like, I rarely got sick. I rarely missed school, and I rarely got a cold and stuff. And I guess that's carried with me, because I'll say that. That's my belief. I'm like, I rarely get sick, like, I'm not one of those people. Did you ever meet somebody that's always sick? They're just like always sick. That's not me. I'm rarely sick, knock on wood. Thank God. So, but now, since we are just, we juice a lot, we try and eat as healthy as we can. We definitely eat a lot of crap too. So we're not probably much different than anybody, but we know that we could get better. Nonetheless, we totally believe in addressing the root cause of our ailments instead of just taking something to, take away the pain, which is pretty much how we like to live our lives without talking about the health part of it, like just with our thoughts, if you have an experience and it triggers something for you, instead of just pushing through that, kind of ask yourself, well, why did that make me feel that way? And, because it's rarely about what it is that you're talking about. It's always about something more. So this is all part of our miracle mindset. Thank God. That all said, I have just had this gnawing feeling of like, maybe this could be something that you would really enjoy, and it could be totally transformational for you. And talk about releasing your fear. Release your fear of the pain. And Dr. Northrup, Christina Northrup, she is a Hay House writer, author, and she's a speaker. She's on the radio, and she does so many things. She's a doctor. She has a medical degree, but she's just so much. She does so much from a natural homeopathic perspective. So I really liked to hear what she had to say, and she really embraced the idea of how, and she's delivered babies so many times, her career, but she says that women are so powerful and it just have kind of, you know, that mother's instinct, how it's so powerful and instinctual and just has, I think powerful is probably the best word to use. And when a woman has a baby, that's really cultivated. And over time, we've kind of not embraced that. You know, I mean, my grandmother probably gave birth on, you know, the surgeon's table in the hospital on her back with no epidural. Like, I mean, they say that it's really actually completely unnatural to have a baby lying on your back. Like, that's not how, you know, that's certainly not how the Aborigines gave birth, you know. They squatted. You don't go to the bathroom on your back, do you? Like, you know, it's unnatural. So I am completely intrigued by the idea, and I'm fully immersing myself in the opportunity to learn more. I watched a home birth on YouTube today, and I cried, of course. My son came over and wanted to see what I was looking at. I'm like, no, get out of here, go, you can't see this. So I'm glad my daughter wasn't here, because she would have found a way to come over here and she probably would have been traumatized. But it was definitely, you know, it was beautiful, and I definitely cried because I saw the possibility. I saw what is possible, and when you believe, then that's it. You know, it's all happiness and rainbows after that. Once you get your belief going, once you get it strong. So I just never really thought to ask more. So I'm not going to look at the YouTube videos where it says like most painful home birth ever, you know, like, yeah, I'm not so sure about all that. I'd like to know, but I think I'd like to see what's possible and then emulate that instead. So if you have any suggestions about a home birth, please share with me, and we'll see what happens. We'll see where we go. I mean, I'd have to get like a really big tub, but I had like all these dreams about it last night and everything, and I truly believe that when you feel, well, first of all, when you cry, that's an experience that you're headed in the right direction. Like if you're crying out of like happiness or joy or inspiration, you know, that's definitely something that you need to explore. And then other times I cry because I'm releasing like all my crap and I'm getting down to like the core of like, you know, my truth. Those are beautiful experiences for myself as well. So knowing that I cried, I feel like I'm on a good path. And whatever I choose, whether I do a home birth or whether I go ahead and choose to do it in the hospital with an epidural, because I'm still, you know, learning, I know it'll be great. It'll be beautiful no matter what I choose. It'll be exactly what I'm supposed to be doing, and you know, I have firm belief in that. But it's really fun to learn more and explore. So I invite you to learn a little bit more about something that's been kind of gnawing at you. Just take the first step. Gabby Bernstein says her mentor said this, but she passed the beautiful nugget of information along to us. She said that when the pressure is on, act, and the pressure will be off. So sometimes you just have to just do something. Just make a choice. Just go do something, or decide that you're going to make that call, or check out the YouTube video, or just do something and then kind of see where you go from there. Don't feel like you're making this whole big decision just by one little subtle shift. So thanks for letting me share, and I hope you have a really beautiful day.